Hey Clashers, Lou here with another Big Loot video from your friends at BFC Elite, where we like to showcase our members and their amazing accomplishments while raiding. First up is Jaytrip. Jaytrip is a TH9, and as you will see, his army composition is the same one he uses with his max TH10 account, especially when you're just gunning for loot, which is going to be down in silver and gold. And as you can see, first off, you start off with the giants because they're the meat shield. And if you've never heard that term, or this is kind of like new to you, definitely start thinking about your giants as a meat shield because they are fantastic. And with this kind of base, when the collectors are full like that, you can start the attack on one side and where you're going to draw a lot of the firepower and then kind of go to the other side and clean up those collectors. It's a really smart way to get the absolute most bang for your buck and honestly make sure that you're not leaving anything behind. And this is a wonderful thing. As you can see, he does have spells available to him. But, and if you haven't done this, if you kind of go all in every single raid, this is something to really consider. Make your spells, make your big armies, but if you don't need them all, definitely don't use them all, because then you can have them and you're not wasting spells every single attack. And if you're kind of in the TH7, TH8, just starting around there, you're going to learn that taking spells every single raid is actually killing your loot and killing your storages a lot faster than picking small bases. So what you're going to see next is pure profit, huge profit. And we're going to move right into Minnie. Minnie is a TH7. She's one of our lower members, and she's the alt of one of our co-leaders. And as you can see, I did mislabel it Rage, and it's actually a lightning spell she takes in. I really love these attacks by Minnie, and the next one will also be an attack by Minnie, simply because they are exactly what this game is all about at the lower levels. Just overrunning these bases with the best you've got. And in this kind of a battle, what you're going to see is that barbarians are really kind of tanky at this lower level. Where the defenses are lower, they're not going to really take them out as quickly. So you can send in giant hordes of them, and as you can see, they just wipe through like the gobs do later on in different levels. This is an amazing attack simply because I've never seen loot like that for a Town Hall 6 ever. So kudos to Minnie for finding it. And as you can see, she does take a ton of profit home. I think that only cost her 35,000 elixir total, including the spell. And yeah, and look at that, pure profit. That's a huge amount of loot. Okay, here's Minnie's second attack. And what you're going to see is the exact same workup, only a little problem there with my my notations. It was actually a lightning spell level 3, just exactly the same as last time. Now this base is a little bit more neglected and kind of more of what you would see down in the lower levels. However, this one, with the one previous, the collectors are completely full. So what do? You hit those puppies and you take everything you can. That's the name of the game, right? As with the other one, she's sending in horde after horde, and she does the same thing that she does with her higher account, which is something you kind of don't learn until you have a higher level Town Hall and you kind of have to hit a bigger base. Layer your attacks and you will find a huge difference, because as the first level falls, the second level is there to take it out, and it makes a big difference from simply just putting your finger down and letting them all fly at once. Okay, so again, pure profit, tons of loot for Minnie. Next up we have Tosh. Tosh is one of the newer members of our clan, and we already really like him. He is using a kind of a go-ho-y. Actually, I think he is using go-ho-y. Sorry about that. Which is kind of one of the newer attacks that a lot of people have been talking about, has been buzzing. That it is a really, really solid attack, especially for Town Hall 9s. Because once you hit Town Hall 9, you'll know that it is one of the worst transitions from Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9. Your troops are completely different. Nothing seems to work properly, and you kind of have to rethink how you raid, how you war, how you build. I mean, everything. It's a very new animal. And as you know, it kind of really separates the dedicated from the casual players. I really like Gohoi, and you'll see why, because the as the golems are taking all that damage, the wizards come behind, take everything out, and then you kind of flank with the hogs and the heal. And it is an incredibly solid and really kind of fun attack. I've been using it myself in war, and I really enjoy it. It's it's just hugely solid, and it's quick, which for those of you who used to be heavy hoggers, it's a really nice change up from the slower attacks that we've been doing. Next up is Topdog. Topdog is one of our co-leaders, and he too is using Gohoi, a smaller version because he's only using the one golem, and he's got a little gob in there for cleanup. He's also using Jump, which is a little bit different for Gohoi. However, it is definitely a nice combo. We're going to see as he goes along, same thing, you want to heal as you go. With this particular attack, you start off with your golem, your wizards right behind. And honestly, you tend to end up using your heroes. He's got the jump on the heroes to get towards the center of the base, which is really wise. Or you can use those heroes as backup tanks when the golems go down. Use your king to tank as well, and then drop the queen behind him where she mixes in with the wizards and really kind of takes out as they go along. And you can see it just sweeps right up the entire base. I really do like fast attacks. They appeal to my nature of just quickly destroying things. That was a bit of an overkill, as you can see, but look at that profit. Just gorgeous. Now, if you've never used Gohoi, you will find out it is expensive in the Dark Elixir, but if you find the good base, it's worth it. So next up is Moon. Moon is using Lavaloon, which he tends to use. Excuse the volume thing there. He uses this a lot when raiding, simply because he is a surgeon with Lavaloon. I don't think I've ever seen anyone who can raid faster or better with it than he can. Maybe I'm calling out other Lavalooners out there. But this is a really good base for him to hit, and mainly because it is fairly a dead base. You're going to find the collectors are pretty full, and the expos and the infernos are down. So even better, nothing to hit your guys back. And this is my favorite thing about Lavaloons, is watching the pups and the minions just sweep through the base, and it's lovely. And this is huge profit, and if you've ever watched our videos, you'll know that Moon usually does have huge profits. Alright, well that's it for this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel right above. And if you'd like more, please visit our website at bfcelite.com and follow us on Twitter. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!